This book is so unhinged. I'm not even joking. It is literally unhinged. I just love the book community because they bring us such amazing book recommendations. Like, I never thought I'd need a book about a woman and her door. I'm thinking, maybe it's a thriller. Maybe she's trapped inside this room and the door holds all the mysteries and the secrets and the answers. Maybe this door leads her to her amazing life, amazing future. I don't know what I'm rambling about, but it's not. It's smut. This book is 69 pages of smut between a woman and a door. When I saw this reel about this book, I was like, what is going on? Like, this gives me like the Shrek Swamp vibes book, which is actually not that out of pocket because there's a lot of like monster kind of romance going about, which is totally fine. I just want to preface by saying like you can read whatever you want. Like, honestly, I don't care. Read what you want. Read what makes you happy. I might make fun of this particular book in this video, but that aside, like, honestly, just read what you want. I don't care what you read. Read alien smut. Read monster smut. There's a smut about someone and their pillow, which is totally giving Jay from Big Mouth. The point is, this video is for fun and entertainment purposes. This is no hate to the author. We're going to be doing a huge spoiler video of this book because I know a lot of you are interested about this book, but you probably don't want to pick it up. I'm scared. I don't know if I want to pick it up. So I'm going to sit here and read this book on my Kindle. I'm going to give you my honest reactions. So yeah, and the first part is just going to be me reading the book. And the second part is me giving like my final thoughts. All I know is that she falls in love with a door. I don't even know if she falls in love with him. What even is the context of this book? This has actually got 3.7 stars and 2,000 reviews. Like, that's crazy. I think I'm going to read the description. Danger comes a-knocking. I am very scared. It was released on the 10th of July in 2023, so it's very new. It's a paranormal romance story, apparently. Woo! So, someone's been watching Tanner closely, but he's a lot closer than she realises. Is her door a stalker? From intimate moments to lazy afternoons on the couch, he's secretly seen it all. And fallen for her along the way. Boy. Does this person have feelings? Is this like... I thought this was like an inanimate object. Should I be scared about my door? Like, what if my door is actually a person that watches me? The problem is that someone else is watching too, and his obsession with Tanner is a lot more dangerous. So how many people are watching her? How many people are watching her? Like, why is everyone obsessed with this one girl? A man claiming to be a front door enters her dreams to warn her about intimate threat to her life. Like, seriously, like, if you're a shapeshifter and you're obsessed with me, you want to stalk me, you want to pop into my life, why be a door? I wonder, someone should write a smut about a book. Like, a woman in a book. Or a man in a book. I've got questions, like, girl, how did you come up with this? I rate the creativity, though. Oh, she rethinks things when her earnest visitor insists he's also ready to protect her in exchange for one hell of a favour. Is this girl okay? Can her inhuman companion save her from the worst of humanity, or is it too late for both of them? I just thought this was just going to be like some straight up unhinged crazy smut with like no depth into it, but it seems like this might actually have like a proper story in it. Unhinged is a paranormal romance story that involves a human woman getting it on with her front door. Hold on. Is it her bedroom door? Is it the front door of her house? Like, so you're saying she's getting it on with her house front door when people are walking past on the street? Oh, well, she's in an apartment, so people are walking past in the apartment. Oh my god. The other book is called Stuffed. And Stuffed is actually by another author. A balloon animal. I'm not even joking, like, these authors will write about anything that's inanimated. Okay, so let's just get into it. I'm actually terrified right now. Like, guys, I'm sacrificing my sanity for this because I have no idea what to expect. The door has literally got 69 on it. That is quite creative. An erotic door romance. I never thought I'd ever see those words in the same sentence. Dedication. This one's for the readers that declared in the Facebook group chat that she uses Ctrl+F to search for the word at the start of the story to make sure she doesn't get tricked into reading a closed door romance by mistake. This is so funny. So if you click Ctrl+F, you basically search, you get a search bar and you can search for certain words. I just love that. Shine bright, you smutty diamond, the world needs more women like you. So the word in here about 14 times, by the way, which ain't half bad. How does a door have a... Can I even say... Chapter 1. Is this from the perspective of the door? Like, I'm about to read this line, guys. And you're gonna think this is not even real. Like, how is this real? Okay, it says, Chapter 1. As a door, I didn't know when I fell in love with Tanner, only that I was mostly assuredly was. Are you telling me now that I have to be cautious about my door? Like, my door might be creeping on me. Add it to the list of things that I'm scared of. I'm in the second line. It might have been the first time she laid her soft fingertips on the cool brass of my... I mean, technically it's a doorknob. He's like simping over her because he's like gentle when sliding the key in. To be fair, oh my god, that sounded so wrong. To be fair, like when I'm putting the key in, like my door locks backwards, so I'm like this, like trying to get it in the hole. Oh. I'm talking about keys, guys. I mean, you never know what I'm talking about right now because it could be it. Anyway, let's just carry on. Actually, she's never jiggled her keys uncomfortably or twisted the knob too hard. No, not Tanner. She's not like the other girls. She's so unique. She's so quirky. She's gentle with her front door. This is a bit like odd because like she's just minding her business, doing normal things one would do with the door, like looking through the peephole or just unlocking it nicely and gently, and he's getting off to all this stuff. She's doing the bare minimum and he's getting off to it, like. So he's kind of just describing like how much he likes her because she's very like careful and considerate with the door. Like the past people that lived there were very aggressive and rough with the door, and he didn't appreciate that. So this is just a sign, like, just be gentle with your doors, guys. In fact, my desire for Tanner grew greater by the day with every brush of her fingertips along my doorknob. Every gentle grip along my edge as she returned home in the evening. Like, why? Like, there's just something about it. Like, the writing's really good, by the way. We're gonna get some lore in here, I think. So, what is this door's capabilities? Because, so basically, Tanner's in danger, I believe, from the superintendent, Randall, who's apparently a creep. He's not a nice guy. And the door wanted to slam itself on Randall's fingers. But is it capable of moving by itself? Can it see? Can it see inside the apartment, outside the apartment? Because I'm guessing because it's like a supernatural being, it can do a bit of everything. The possibilities are endless. Of blatantly revealing myself as a sentient filled me with a horrific sense of sourceless cosmic dread. If you're this sentient being that can like shapeshift into different objects, why would you be a door of this random ass apartment? Why not go be a door in like the government? Like, that'd be so interesting. Or like a celebrity's door. I mean, a bit intrusive, a bit invasive, but that would be much more exciting and thrilling than this random ass girl, Tanner. Okay, so he doesn't know why he's alive, but a force gave him life. And page 12, I've read about 10% of the book. So my first thoughts of this book is very, very interesting, and it's actually really, really well written. Like, I really enjoyed the writing style. Like, it's very descriptive, but it sets up the story really well, but with, instead of like telling us, it kind of shows us. The next day I was startled into consciousness by the side of a fist. Oh, so someone's knocking. I wonder if it hurts, like when someone knocks. Can you feel pain? If you can feel pleasure, you must be able to feel pain, right? Oh, like if I just read the next line and it gave me the answer. I was honestly grateful I didn't seem to feel pain. I just want to say, like, I'm very shocked because I expected this book to just like have no substance at all, but I'm kind of intrigued. Sounds like we have a little murder mystery on our hands, but it's not really a murder mystery for us because we kind of know what's going down with this guy Randall, who is probably the number one suspect. And this door feels very helpless because he knows that Tana's in trouble, but he doesn't know how to help her. He doesn't know if he can help her. I think she lives in an apartment complex, but like the door leads to outside a hallway rather than an inside hallway, because it's raining and his welcome map's getting wet, which, now that I'm saying that out loud, it kind of could also mean something else. What did Jesus just enter the chat? Like, there's a man wearing a white robe, leather sandals, and a golden crown. Like, is this like a Greek god or something, like coming in to warm the door? Like, oh my god, I think I was right. I think it is a Greek god. So the man approaches the door and he talks directly to the door. Okay, so what this god, I'm guessing this god's like Zeus. We're just gonna call him Zeus for now. So he's saying, you're trapped in this door and we're gonna give you a chance. We're gonna give Tana a chance to set you free, apparently. But the door can't respond, obviously, because it's a door. I mean, it might be able to have sexual intercourse, but it can't speak. It can't feel pain, but it probably feels pleasure. You're probably wondering what this is all about, your existence and everything. The thing is, you're made of solid oak. That's one of a sacred tree. Oh, so he's half nymph, inhabiting a tree or wood. Right. So he's half tree, half nymph, basically. What? I'm pretty sure Zeus got it on with a tree, and this door is his son. What is going on? Ah, so tonight, so Hera's, and I'm guessing they'll have magic powers, and he's letting the door enter the girl's dreams. So the only way you can free him is if they get it on together. I love Greek mythology. I never thought I'd be reading about it in the context of a man trapped inside a door, or the man is a door. So he has to seal the deal with Tana to be set free and become human. Oh. Okay, I've just moved over to my bed because it's more comfy. The door is now in Tana's dreams, and she's like, who are you? You look so familiar. And he's like, I'm your door and I love you. That is very straightforward. Maybe a bit too forward. Am I going to be having dreams about my door? Like, is this going to go into my consciousness and I'm going to want to dream about my door? So the door needs a favour, and she's like, oh, you need a favour? What, you want me to oil your hinges? What did I just read? Guys, we're not even on the smut yet, and in a manner of speaking, the man that offered me this, he pointed back and forth between them, said we must be together in a way that you are with your shivering blue stick. Shivering? A shivering blue stick. I'm sure you all know what that is referring to. Shivering. It's just so funny because obviously the door doesn't know what this blue stick is, and the fact that he thinks it, like I said, I applaud the creativity that has gone into this book. I think my only criticism thus far is that Tanner's dialogue is a bit over the top. She's like, oh, what the hell do you know about my shivering blue stick, buddy? Like, no one says that. So he's like, oh yeah, you leave your bedroom open, so I didn't think you wanted privacy because you shut the door at the bathroom. So I just assumed door closed means privacy. And she's like, because I didn't realise my goddamn front door was a voyeur? A voyeur? I don't know if I can say that on camera. Let me ask you a serious question right now. If an object, so like a chair, came to you in your dreams and said, you must get it on with me so I can turn into a human and I can protect you from a murderer, would you do it? Serious question. You have to make a sacrifice in order for the greater good. Would you do it? Would you actually do it? Maybe I don't want to know actually, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm guessing she does it, but like, how do you rationalize that? Like, oh, I'll just do it, and if nothing comes about it, then like I'll just forget it happened. Like, fair enough. Like, you never know unless you try. I just keep making eye contact with the door right now, like. So right now she's rightfully questioning, what does this door mean? How does she even do such a thing? Like, but my girl is considering it. She's really thinking about it. Like, there's a possibility. I'm currently on chapter 6 and I'm 32% through. This is why I love novellas, because you just get through books so quickly. I think I might be enjoying this more than I should be. But like I said, like, if you forget that he's a door, then it just kind of gives like stalker vibes. But stalker vibes is in the stalker's trying to protect the girl. What? So Tanner's just drinking a bit of wine, she's chilling on the couch, and Mr. Door says, if I hadn't already been made of wood, I'd be stiff as a board right now. That's actually quite funny. She's considering it, guys. She's like, she thinks she's out of her mind, which, I mean, I don't blame her. Like, she's gone to the kitchen to get a rag and disinfectant. I mean, good on her, because germs and bacteria. The dog could hardly believe his luck though. Like, my guy's getting lucky. Was she really going to? What? Probably. She's currently cleaning his door knob. Oh, at least she's using protection, guys. I don't know how to begin to describe my thoughts right now. Like, it's gonna be like as big as your palm. The logistics of this. Oh my gosh, so she's got a chair next to the doorknob. Should I even be reading this? I have no words right now. Oh my god. I've been on Bookstagram for 5 months and I love giving book reviews and book opinions and doing fun book challenges, and I never thought it'd come to this. Right. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into, but like, I did not expect this at all. I just have I have no words. 45% in at the moment. She's basically like, oh, I just did it and you're still a door. So she just put it down to her being a bit kinky. Wait, when this door turns into a man, will the door still be there, or will he like kind of like, will the door kind of like birth this man? Will it come out of the door? Again, what are the logistics? I'm sure the author has thought a very clever way to explain this. Will the door still be there? Like, will it just be an empty door for him, or will the door still be there? Because technically he is a door. So she broke the curse, I guess. Oh yeah, the door is empty now. So now she doesn't have a door. Now she's like, where the fuck is my door gone? Where? Now she wants to know where her door's gone. There's a naked man stood in her house and her door is gone, and she's scared. Rightfully so. And her door's vanished. Also, like, why does she need this random ass guy who's also a door to protect her? Like, can she not call the police? Could she not move? Could she not go stay somewhere else? Like, does her safety current like rely on this guy? Like, there's more options than that, girl. I don't know, I feel like with every book, like, you have like the chase, the big build up, and then once you have the big climax, no pun intended, once you've had the chase, it's kind of hard to stay connected and interested, because the chase is over, the thrill is over, the build up is over. Like, what am I reading it for? And I feel like now that he's turned into a human, I'm kind of like less interested now. So I have some questions. He was born as a tree and he grew into a tree and then it was cut down. Don't trees live like thousands of years? What if this guy is 1,000-year-old and he's a person now? He was a tree and then a door and now he's a person. Like, why did Zeus come along when he was a door rather than when he was a tree? And if you cut the tree, would that not kill him? About 55% through, and I'm on chapter 9. Okay, so I finished the book. It really didn't take me that long. I just had a few breaks in between. I left you when I was about 30-40% into the book. The little murder mystery subplot was a bit brushed over. Like, it went really quickly. I know it's a novella, and that was like kind of like the subplot, like the more irrelevant side of the story, but I felt like it could have had more. I really liked it because it kind of resolved a lot of my questions. Like, how is this man gonna survive in society when he doesn't have ID? It turns out that Zeus actually gives him citizenship and a passport and money, I believe, at the end, because he's making amends with his son. Like, can I even admit that I enjoyed this book? There's no shame in enjoying books like this, but I just feel like this is such a taboo romance. Like, the most taboo book I've ever read before. Again, a lot of people enjoy it, and I can see why. It's a very interesting book. It's very quick and fast-paced. Let me explain what happens. So, from where we left, he turns into a human, and they're just going about their day, and like, oh, we need to report this guy to the police, this murderer, who tried to spike her orange juice. So her superintendent, Randall, tried to spike her orange juice, so then they're going to call the police, but then Randall is angry, knocking on the door, like, let me in, and then he's, like, fighting Tanner, so then the door is called Darius, I think? The door comes in, but he's not actually a door as a human. He comes in human form to save and rescue Tanner, but then he gets shot, and because he got shot, he turns back into a door. Literally, door, like knocks out Randall because it's a fucking door. And then he gets put in evidence because he's evidencing a crime, like. But then she gets him back as a door, and to revert him back to his human form, you can use your imagination on that. He only changes into a door every full moon. He's given werewolf, he's given H2O mermaids. Like, it's really hard to rate a book like this just because it's an erotica. I do read a lot of smut books in general, but obviously this is like on another level. Smut in this book wasn't really for me, but I still found it like really interesting. and funny. I definitely recommend this book if you want like a light read that's funny. It's a bit silly and very interesting and has lore to it. I definitely recommend this book. Someone commented, "Low-key disappointing, my daughter's the wrong kind of knob." Bro. And it's just so funny because I kind of came into this like all being joking and scared and I don't know what to expect, and I kind of just feel like I've been wanting to read this for so long and I finally have, and it's like facing your fears. Like you realize it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. Like your brain is lying to you, your anxiety is lying to you. But if you're curious, just pick up the book. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Down below, have you read this book? Do you want to read this book? Did you like my reaction? Thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, let me know if you want me to read any more books like this in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.